Hi, it's Wenkai. 1 year ago, I made videos about finding my passion in 30 days. By writing 3 things that I was looking forward to most every day for 30 days, I discovered what I truly care about in my everyday life. For me, expressing my creativity, having healthy relationships, and having a good physical and mental health are the 3 most essential things in my life. Besides that, by chatting with different people, I also learned the importance of defining our definition of success. 1 year later, it is 1 month away from my graduation ceremony. Well, by using that method, I kind of figure out what I want in my everyday life. But what about my career path? How can I find a job that can make a living out of it, but also have relatively high career satisfaction? That's why today we will meet a good friend of mine, Angela. She's a local potter in Edmonton, Canada. In 2013, she wanted to challenge herself and try something she had never done before. So she decided to take a pottery class. Who would have thought? 9 years later, she would turn this interest of her into a sustainable business and open her own pottery store in a local farmer's market. That's why I want to sit down and talk to her and try to figure out how she was able to find a balance between her interest and her professional career, and how she was able to make a living out of it by doing something that she loved. But before we start, big shout out to Cambly for supporting today's video. Cambly is an English learning platform that provides one-on-one English tutoring experience with native speakers at any times you want. The platform also provides all the essential background, such as nationality, interest, profession, and education for the tutors. By using Cambly, I was able to chat with a couple of tutors from different parts of the world and talk about their experience with finding career paths. When did you start making pottery?
I started making pottery probably about 7, 8, 9 years ago. I wanted to do something really different, something that I'd never done before. I've always made stuff. I've loved making stuff, usually with fiber and fabric, but this was really new. It had a mind of its own. It kind of goes back to a story. I have 2 sisters, and we were all sitting together one time, and we were talking about what in life could you imagine yourself not doing without? I said beauty. It kind of encompassed any form. It could encompass music. It could encompass a beautiful video. It could encompass drama. How do you then put that beauty into everyday life? When I make pottery, I imagine myself making something very ordinary, very mundane, yet beautiful that people can enjoy for the rest of their life.
How long did it take you to realize that, okay, I'm starting to become good at it?
I don't know if I feel that way yet.
I think Angela's reason of getting into pottery is the completely opposite side of what we have seen in today's society. Doing what you're good at is one of the most common answer when we're deciding our career path. Be an English teacher if you're good at speaking English. Be a psychiatrist if you already major in it. We often skip the process of discovering what are the things that brings up the most of joy and excitement before we're taking our first job. Perhaps that's also the reason why many of us have no idea what we want to do after we graduate, because we never give ourselves to slow down and self-reflect. What are the things you truly want in a job?
Maybe it's more important to understand that career satisfaction doesn't come from what you do. It comes from who you get to be while you're doing that job. Who your job allows you to be, that's where the happiness comes from. So the formula seems to be something from the past, whether you had it come true or not, re-examined for its true significance, married with your skill set of today equals a satisfying new chapter.
If we imagine our career path as an egg, the eggshell is our current skills and what we're good at, such as communication skills and the knowledge in one particular field. But what makes each egg special is not because of the shell, but the DNA inside each yolk. Our true passion, which is underneath all our interests in jobs that we love, like the egg yolks, answer the questions of who we are.
I should probably get one of the apps that tells me exactly. I always travel during the holidays. I worked whilst I was at uni. I worked in a restaurant on my campus so that I had money to buy groceries with, but then I could also try and save a little bit each week.
My ultimate goal with music is just to do it and just to be able to make a living off of it. Personally, my main goal is to create my own authentic style, something that no one can take away from me, something that is just me and people can relate to it and I can give people the feels.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting to speak to people from all over the world. It's you're assisting someone, helping someone actually really benefit their life, help them advance their career or have a higher salary so they can, provide for their family. I think that's also a good feeling, right?
My interests, all the little things I've learned have enabled me to make a spark with a stranger very quickly and try to bring out the best in them. I can now make someone very secure and confident about their abilities for the future, and to sit back and watch someone bloom into the person they're supposed to be, it's an amazing gift.
If learning English is one of your passion, but you don't know where to improve your speaking skills, Cambly is definitely a good option. Feel free to use my code TANWINCAI to get a free 15-minute tutoring sections on the platform. Once again, thank you Cambly for supporting this video. You're interested in learning English doesn't necessarily mean you have to pursue a career related to teaching English, but to bring the most joy and satisfaction out of our professional career, there is no harm in discovering our genuine passions before starting. So I encourage you to list all the interests, hobbies, and the jobs you like on a piece of paper. Then list the top 3 reasons for loving those things and activities. What is the common theme that all those things and activities tend to have? Perhaps through this process of self-reflection, we can also be like Angela. Find a career that brings up most of joy and satisfaction while make a living out of it. Until next one. Bye-bye.